this.
Kolkata police, not the West Bengal police, they did nothing on the part of the regulatory.
All right.
And it's beyond duty.
One last word, and then we are going to rise for lunch. We want to ensure that the doctors resume work.
See,
Because the individual who was found to throw stones.
Yeah.
These sort of submissions come from.
Can you what? 1 second. Are you trying to address the gallery outside the court?
that's what he's doing.
1 second. Can we just? I've been noticing your demeanor for the last 2 hours. Can you first lower your pitch?
I'm sorry.
Please lower. 1 second. Listen to the Chief Justice. Don't raise your voice. Lower your pitch.
My lord,
Second, you are addressing 3 judges in front of you, not the large audience which is watching this proceedings on the video conferencing platform.
On the ground, Malaj.
Therefore, we've asked the doctors to come back to work first and foremost. And we've seen this as well.
Okay, now, Malaj, then two more things. Number one, Malaj, there should be no protest without an application to hold the protest, and the route to, they just hold the protest without informing anybody.
In our last order, we have clarified that when we said that you will not take any action against peaceful protesters,
Yes.
we had equally said that.
One second, once.
Respect of any protest which.
Well, see what is happening.
And protest will
Allowed-
not be, any protest will not be at the cost of their duties.
Yes. This is not clarified. This was not clarified, Malaj. These are,
In the last.
this is not the doctors. These are not the doctors, Malaj. Malaj,
All right, let him say what he has to say. We got your point.
this,
Nobody has protested beyond duty time.
As later was sent to the protesters by the Kolkata police, wherein they had sought for certain information. But in that letter, it was categorically all the necessary information was served upon the police with regard to the rally that they marked that is going to be.
no.
everywhere, everywhere. All statements have been made by them.
Any regulation,
Malaj, which court are we in, Malaj?
unleash their courts, no regulatory.
Well, this.
Kolkata police, not the West Bengal police, they did nothing on the part of the regulatory.
All right,
And it's beyond duty.
one last word, and then we are going to rise for lunch. We want to ensure that the doctors resume work.
Only one thing, Malak, they
Doctors are in the system to render service to the patients. We will provide every kind of measure of security to the doctors, but they have to reciprocate. We have said that no adverse action shall be taken.
Yes, please.
My lords, if they are also protesting and joining work,
We have CCTV footage. Malaj,
When we said that no, 1 second, we said that, why don't you hear what we said? We said that no adverse action shall be taken against the doctors. Mr. Sibal, please ensure that those of the doctors who resume work, please don't take
of course,
any action.
Malaj, it's our duty. It's our duty, Malaj.
government initiate this.
It's our duty. This gentleman who is before your lordships, I have got videos, photographs, he's throwing stones.
Lordship, there has been
This gentleman.
Lordship,
Huh?
a threat culture has been established
Mr.
in
Sibal, Learned Senior Counsel, states that no action, including punitive transfers, shall be adopted against the doctors who return to work in terms of the directions and stipulations.
Lordship, the peaceful protesters also, right?
and IA,
Malaj, kindly see.
Because the individual who was found to throw stones.
Yeah.
These sort of submissions come from.
Can you what? 1 second. Are you trying to address the gallery outside the court?
That's what he's doing.
1 second. Can we just, I've been noticing your demeanor for the last 2 hours. Can you first lower your pitch?
I'm sorry.
Please lower, 1 second. Listen to the Chief Justice. Don't raise your voice. Lower your pitch.
My lord,
Second, you are addressing 3 judges in front of you, not the large audience which is watching this proceedings on the video conferencing platform. 2, Mr. Sibal's statement, we can't start recording every police officer's statement here, right? Mr. Sibal is representing the state of West Bengal. We have recorded that there will be no adverse action, including punitive transfer. You said transfers. We have said, therefore, no punitive transfer shall be resorted to.
Lordship,
Right? Therefore, there's
Lordship,
no
one
point to
thing.
raise the
No, but
pitch.
Lordship, the peaceful protesters
The last thing is
Who have
the application
participated
we
in-
have filed. Well, there's an application for
participated
directions
in
that I have
reclaiming
filed,
the
Malaj,
right.
which has some really serious things that your lordships have to deal with. Malaj, the kind of Yeah, the kind of things that are in this application and the statements made in this application will destroy the credibility of institutions in this country if this is allowed to happen. Mulaz, I seriously, I request your lordship.
Sybil,
Yes,
have a copy given of that to Mr. Sultan.
yes, I will do that.
Please give it to me.
I will do that.
So only
Mulaz,
one thing, Lordship.
and Mulaz,
Lordships, may I?
your lordships must be on this, decide on the parameters
May I?
that are to be adopted in matters of this nature. Because this can't go on, Mulaz. It will destroy institutions. I can tell your lordships that, if this is allowed to go on. And your lordship, Mulaz,
One
lawyers
small
are
thing.
threatened.
Lordships, may I
We-
mention?
Our lady lawyers are threatened, Mulaz. This is what is happening.
Your Lordships, may I mention an IA? Your Lordship,
Kind of things that have been said, Mulaz, your lordships can't imagine.
My lords, can doctors and other peaceful protesters be protected?
Just
Other
that
government employees, my lords?
We have said doctors, we are concerned with doctors here. We
My
are
lords,
concerned with doctors. The others, we are in charge of the matter relating to the doctors because this, all of it originated in the act of the crime at the RG Kaur College. We are not concerned with the wider aspects of what government employees are doing. That's for the state government to handle their employees. So far as the doctors are concerned, because we are also concerned about their safety. We have said that their safety shall be protected, but they must go back to work. We are very clear on that.
I seek a,
on the matter of
my lords,
peaceful
I seek
protest,
a,
my lords,
If all of you,
Thank-
your Lordship,
7 or 8 people, at least in the last 20, I'm not used to this kind of advocacy where 7 or 8 people are arguing at the same
My-
time. We'll now take up the matter, I think.
my lords, your Lordships, may I mention an IA? Your Lordship,
This must stop.
my lords,
This
if
must
I
stop.
seek a very single direction.
Stop.
My lords,
Lord, only one line.
my lords,
Instead of assisting the court,
sir,
the state has sought to politicize, but Lord, I can't help it.
my lords, one line, if I may.
Politicize. It's
It's a very limited direction with respect to the constitution of the NTF, my lords, if I may, please.
If this is called politicization, God save this country.
Yes, my lords.
What do you want to say about the constitution of the NTF?
My lords,
Surely you know this, that when an order is passed by the highest court,
yes, my
you
lords.
can't just bring up and say, I want a change in the constitution.
No, not a change, my lords, not a change, my lords. Only one consideration by my lords.
Yes.
My lords, all I pray is that one representative of the dental association may be added to it. This is, and there's a reason for it, my lords.
We have asked the NTF to engage all stakeholders. Are you a stakeholder? Are you not a stakeholder?
We are stakeholders, but there's a reason.
Therefore, all that you have to do is you submit an email. Last time we have created a portal where any request can be made to the NTF. Submit an email on behalf of the dental association.
Sir.
We have these concerns. Please take these concerns into mind. They will hear the dental association.
Yeah, my lords.
Okay?
Your lordships,
Can't
if
keep
I,
on adding people in there.
Your
All that you have to
lordships-
do is you have to submit, we have laid down modalities
Sir.
for every stakeholder to engage with the National Task Force. We can't have individuals now indebted with the task.
your lordships, if I may mention, my lords, your lordships, if I, your lordships, if I may mention, your lordship.
Participating in the protest, day-to-day protest, who participate in the reclaiming of knives and who are also holding their protest peacefully throughout Calcutta or other suburbs also. Kindly, police should not take any adverse steps against.
What we have said last time
Yeah.
still continues to remain in operation.
Great.
That's not until today. That's an
They
order.
don't ask for permission, Malad.
I
They
may
don't ask for-
mention-
It's not peaceful. You've seen the
I-
photographs.
Your
All right,
your
that's all
lordships,
right.
your lordships, I,
We are keeping it next week now.
your lordships, your lordships, I have a small submission.
All right, this young lawyer here, yes.
Your lordships, I appear for senior doctors in the state of Haryana. Your lordships, the state of Haryana had an act in 2009. It has been 19 years, your lordship, there's been no implementation. The first FIR that was even registered was in 2017. Your lordship, what,
We'll have to de-link your matter and deal with it as an individual matter separately.
your lordship, what I
You
propose,
can, instead of the intervention, you file whatever you want to file for
I
implementation.
propose, your lordship, I have a proposal, if your lordships may direct the state governments to send a status report to the NTF, so the NTF can take into consideration the ground realities and why have the acts not been implemented till now?
But that's one act in.
No, your lordships, there are 21 states which have the act.
No, we have referred to that in our.
Yes, your lordships.
But can we issue those directions in an intervention? You must also know the rest.
Lordship, I'll file.
While your lordships are rising, all this should not happen, Manoj. I'm sorry to say, but this shouldn't happen at all. This is.
Can you just pass it